A whole new one, that's right. Out here getting better every day. Every day drawing something, tattooing something. Gotta get better. This is the only thing that's really calling to me, I swear. Tattooing is like the most. It's one of those things you get to grow within and you feel yourself learning and getting better, and that's just a positive energy, a good vibe to have. It's like playing the ukulele. So this tattoo is actually something that I designed. It's like based on the devil's dance, but not on no satanic shit. Isn't that fucking satanic? All of the heads of these figures that I have here, it's a dog, a cat, and a rabbit. And my bunny died, and my cat is getting older. And I've had so many dogs. A lot of them were wolves. So I use a wolf's head. It's just kind of a little, not memorial, but it's like sentimental. It's an ode of a tattoo, having all the little pets dancing around. It's it's definitely based on the devil's dance, but it's not on no demonic shit. It's just a goofy little cute tattoo that has some meaning. Moreover than the meaning, it's more about the technique that I was applying. I took this as an opportunity to try some woodwork, and so I was mostly using shading instead of whipping or pendulum and just saturating the area. I was pulling little micro lines, like hatching, and so it was just an opportunity to work on some woodwork, having like anatomical, like humanoid figures. It's just pretty nice. I have another tattoo that I want to execute. It's the Hanged Man, and I wonder if I should shade it like Greek, like statue style, or if I should do woodwork. I don't know. I have a spin on it. I've been drawing a lot of flash of it. I just had the idea that it would actually be really cool to freehand it. Go back to freehanding. I've been applying a lot of stencils lately just because I got the stencil printer and I've been going crazy. Lately, I've been working on realism, so I'm just going out of my way to try and capture light and depth perception within like images, and also the gradient, like just building a gradient with like a single value, one tone, like taking black, and instead of I really for a long time only used pressure to try and build up that gradient, to saturate tones, add value, just pressure and needle depth. And so you got things like stippling and pendulum and whipping. Okay, cool. Now, without one tone, I'm working on mixing my tones. So now I have like 50% with like a couple drops of witch hazel, a little bit of white ink, and then some black ink. I don't know. There's like drop systems that people have set up, and you've probably seen a lot of those drop systems if you're actually into tattooing. There's one where it's literally just one drop of black for like 5, then for 4 witch hazel, then for 3 witch hazel, and then all the way down to 1. And there's a lot of people who will tell you you don't need to make a grade wash. There's so much jargon, so much to go through. So I'm just experimenting for myself, seeing what I like. This tattoo that I'm doing right here on the screen, after by the end of it, you'll see that it's actually not shaded in at all besides the lines, the hatching. And so my original idea was to just go back over it all in gray, but I think I decided on a more minimalistic, like just black tones that are washed out with witch hazel, and then just putting a couple of spots like I don't know, it's hard to explain, but you'll see. There's my home dog, he just got him a mass rotary on Amazon. I'm like, what the fuck? I told him so many times, I was like, why would you buy a mass rotary as your first machine? And he had a lot of reasons that were actually pretty valid. Like he was saying, like if I actually like this shit, I'm just gonna want to buy a better machine later on down the road. So I figured, why not buy something pretty decent right now? And it's like a mass rotary list shit, bro. You like $130, $150 on Amazon, and then you have to buy all this other supplies so that you could tattoo on fake skin. I gave him some fake skin, and I've been talking to him a lot about tattooing recently. It's actually really nice. I like having actual artists around for peer review. That's the only way you can conduct real science. I was working with a 9-round mag and a 1-round liner. Just trying to pull these lines. I think at some point I literally stopped using the 9-round mag, and I just kind of wasted one of didn't even use it at all. So that's kind of disappointing. But at the end of the day, I'll just get some more when the time comes. Still got about 15 9-round mags left or some shit. I wonder what he's saying in the original video. Probably something about, oh, I gotta rest my wrist and my forearm. And try to put these lines with my shoulder. Probably something like that. Or talking about some 90-degree angles. Bro, you gotta get them 90-degree angles. I bet that's what I was saying. I want to get better at stick and poke tattoos. That's something that I absolutely want to learn how to do. It's just kind of cool. I don't know. I think it's just cool. Stick and poke is a funny ass median. I was working with just a 1-round liner, so I most definitely had to change the configuration on it a couple of times because I was pulling the outline line, but I was also trying to build up a little bit of shading inside of the rabbit and the wolf. And so I would constantly have to go from 4mm to 2mm. And yeah, tattooing really ain't easy. You gotta remember to do that shit, or you're gonna scar someone's skin or fucking have a blowout in your microrealism. And that's I don't know. I love working with 1-round liners. They're so fun. I'm trying to get these little details. And of course, they're gonna draw out. But if you make them simple enough, then the drawing out isn't gonna affect the image. Aging of the tattoo won't affect your image.